All right, today I'm doing something different. I'm going to introduce you to, this is Bobka. I believe he's a mini Dutch rabbit. He's owner surrender. I've never done a rabbit. I clean him a lot, so I have a basic idea. This is basically the setup for an X-pen. Rabbits are really kind of interactive. They are a prey animal, so picking them up and stuff is probably, they might find it a little uncomfortable, but I just pick them up and I put him on my lap. I'm not carrying him around like a cat or anything. But yeah, this is Bobka. He's 12 weeks old. He still needs to be neutered, so I think at this point, if somebody was really interested in Bobka, it would be a foster to adopt. I believe at 6 months, they're old enough to get neutered or spayed, depending on the gender. It can be a little bit of a challenge for us to find somebody who does small animals, so it may take a little bit longer than the 6 months that I specified. He is actually extremely well litter box trained. Most rabbits can be litter box trained. I just wanted to do it in here just to give you an idea of what an X-pen setup would be like. Once you get used to him and he gets a little bit more social, I mean, he's old enough now where we have quite a few volunteers that come in and just try to get him a little bit more social, human interaction, human touch. Like I said, I don't really pick him up very often, but he is, like I said, a very sweet rabbit. He is young enough, so I think he would do great with possibly another rabbit if you had one. Granted, it would have to be a spayed female or a neutered male. As far as I can remember, I don't think if they're not neutered and they're two males together, they might get a little worked up. But I think if you do have a neutered female or a neutered male, after 6 months he gets neutered, he could probably hang out. He doesn't need to have a rabbit friend. I think he would be great just hanging around with people. We do have rabbits here, so if Bobka maybe not your style, we do have a couple of other rabbits here. We do get rabbits quite frequently. RuneScape was actually found as a stray. I thought Bobka was found as a stray. RuneScape is actually litter box trained also. He's a very sweet rabbit too. I just wanted to show off Bobka here because he is new and he's younger, and I just wanted to let people know that usually after 6 months, that's when they get either neutered or spayed, depending on the situation. And it doesn't mean he can't go with somebody right now. It would just be, like I said, a foster to adopt situation. And in that case, we usually provide most of the food and the hay and the pellets. We try to give them as many little hidey houses, because, you know, they do burrow, they live in dens in the wild. So as you can see, we set up like boxes and little things for them to play with, keep them active, keep them busy. We'll take paper towel rolls, fold in the ends and put food or hay in there, and it gives them something to do, stimulates their brain, keeps them mentally active, and they are curious creatures, and they should just try to keep their brains going, make them work for things. We sometimes put like pellets in an egg carton and close it up. It keeps them active, try to mentally stimulate them. Like I said, I would let him run around, give him some out of cage time, let him just run around, get his yayas out. Also, like I said, he is litter box trained. If you change the litter box every day, give him fresh hay. As far as I know, the rule of thumb for giving rabbits hay is you give them at least as much hay as the size of the rabbit, because this is basically their main diet, and also the pellets. Rabbits really enjoy the pellets. They eat quite a bit of it. They, of course, do eat vegetables. We usually don't give them a lot of carrots or things like that because they're kind of a little bit too sweet. It's basically too much sugar. Their teeth do constantly grow, so they do need things to like chew on. So if you do give them out of cage time, you might want to, for lack of a better term, child-proof, you know, wires, stuff like that, sockets, anything that you wouldn't want them to chew on, at least get it up high enough where you can't reach it. But he is a very sweet rabbit. Like I said, he's 12 weeks old. We're getting him social, a little bit more social, and he's perfectly litter box trained. Occasionally, they'll drop a poop out, but like I said, they're vegetarians, and their poop is actually really good for a garden. So if you have a garden, it would come in handy. You can collect all the poop and put it into your garden. It's fertilizer. But yeah, I think an X-pen setup, I would say probably 8 square feet would be a reasonable size for him. Like I said, I would love to have somebody that really enjoys rabbits to give them some out of cage time. And they can be very social. They could probably even get along if you had a cool cat. You could probably get along with a cool cat. We've all seen cute little videos of rabbits and dogs, and rabbits and cats. But yeah, I mean, if your cat is really chill, it might actually be good. But yeah, he's actually really soft. If you're interested, feel free to come down. The Lowell Humane Society, we're located at 951 Broadway Street in Lowell. Feel free to come down. We're closed on Monday, but we're open Tuesday through Sunday, 12 to 4. Feel free to come down. You can always call the number, 978-452-7781, and you can talk to an adoption counselor and they can give you a bit more of a rundown on Bobka here. Or you can go to the website, lowellhumanesociety.org. Check out his bio there. I think there's some pictures and a little bit more information in case I missed something, which wouldn't be the first time. But yeah, this is Bobka, and he is quite nice. Vegetables, we do give him vegetables quite frequently. I'm going to have you hold off for a second because I want to go grab some vegetables and have you guys watch him eat. And a little parsley. Parsley. Hi. Where you going? No hiding. Come here, my little friend. He's like, why you pick me up? Would you like some parsley? He's probably like, I'm not eating anything off your lap. You have to eat. It makes you look cute. Eat your parsley. Eat your parsley. Eat some parsley. Eat some parsley. Just for the cute effect. Oh, come on. You don't like what I'm serving? Don't diss me, man. Here, eat that. He doesn't do requests, sorry. Why you don't eat your vegetables? As soon as we leave, he's going to be eating the parsley.